Ever wondered why some people seem to have a knack for growing their wealth while others struggle to make ends meet? This intriguing question is often at the forefront of many people's minds. A vast majority of us are caught up in the rat race, trying to earn, save, and make the most of our money. The crux of the matter often comes down to a simple understanding of personal finance. Think about when you first started earning a living. It might have felt like you'd overcome a significant hurdle, finding a job and beginning to bring in an income. However, the real challenge was just getting started. You were about to embark on a journey, steering your way through the complex and often confusing world of finance. Now, dealing with finance can seem daunting. The figures, the calculations, the planning, it all feels overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Breaking it down, the key concept grasp is the relationship between income and expenses. The money you earn constitutes your income, while your spending constitutes your expenses. Your primary objective, the golden rule, should be to ensure you spend less than you earn. Understanding this principle, this simple formula, is fundamental. It forms the bedrock of personal finance. This foundation is what ultimately drives financial growth and success. The goal should always be to spend less than you earn. This simple formula forms the foundation of personal finance. Next, savings should become your best friend. It's an important concept to grasp early in your life. The idea of saving money, of letting it accumulate, and setting a part of your income aside. Picture it this way. Every time you receive your paycheck, perhaps monthly or fortnightly, visualize it as a pie. Needs to be shared out. Bills, expenses, recreation, and savings. Look at it as an obligation to your future self. Each time that paycheck comes in, before you think about how much you're going to put into each category, remember that a certain portion needs to be set aside for savings. It's all about creating a habit, a routine that you follow like clockwork each time money comes your way. Over time, this small portion you set aside will grow, accumulating into a substantial sum of money. Imagine it multiplying, gaining momentum, and growing over time, kind of like a snowball rolling down a hill. But isn't just about hoarding money. These savings will serve two distinct and vital roles. Firstly, they will act as a cushion for unexpected emergencies. An unforeseen medical bill, a sudden car repair, or an unplanned trip. Your savings will cushion you from financial shocks. Instead of panicking or borrowing money, you'll be ready, secure in the knowledge that you've got a safety net in place. Secondly, your savings will also serve as an investment for your future. Maybe it's a down payment on a house, funding for further education, or even a comfortable retirement. Your savings will pave your path to financial security and freedom. These savings will act as a cushion for unexpected emergencies and also serve as an investment for your future. Now let's talk about budgeting, a term that often sends shivers down the spine. To some, the very word might feel like a cold, icy grip, squeezing the fun out of their lives. But in reality, is it that terrifying? Absolutely not. It's a concept that is widely misunderstood and often shrouded in fear because people associate it with rigid restrictions and a lack of flexibility. Budgeting is nothing more than a plan for your money. It's a custom blueprint for your financial journey. Think of it as your financial GPS, guiding you towards your financial goals while helping you avoid unnecessary detours. It's not about restricting what you spend, but it's about making you conscious of how and where you're spending. When we talk about budgeting, we talk about tracking your income expenses. It's the process of understanding the inflow and outflow of your financial resources. It's not a restrictive act, but rather a liberating process that gives you control over your money. Then comes categorizing your expenses. This step is crucial for understanding where your money is going. It helps in analyzing your spending habits and identifying areas where you can potentially save. Following categorization is the allocation of funds. This is about deciding beforehand how much you're to spend in each category. It's a way to ensure that your spending aligns with your financial goals. This entire process of budgeting helps in prioritizing needs over wants and aids in effective money management. After all, money saved is money earned. It gives you a clear view of your financial picture, assists you in making informed decisions, and ultimately leads you towards financial independence. So let's embrace budgeting, not as a scary monster, but as a helpful tool on our path to financial success. Having savings is great, but letting it sit idle is not. It's like having a supercar but never taking it out for a drive. It's important to understand the significance of making your money work for you. This is achieved through the concept of investing, a topic that has been the talk of the town for centuries. The essence of investing lies in the simple that it allows you to put your money in vehicles that have the potential to earn strong rates of return. If you don't invest, you are missing out on opportunities to increase your financial worth. Of course, you have the potential to lose your money, but if you invest wisely, the potential to gain money is higher than if you never invest. Let's delve a bit deeper into this. Investments could be in various forms. For instance, they could be in stocks, which are essentially units of ownership in a company. This could potentially yield high returns, but they are also associated with the risk. Then there are bonds, which are essentially loans that you provide to a company or the government in return for periodic interest payments. They are usually less risky than stocks. Another popular form of investment is mutual funds. This is where you pool your money with other investors to purchase a collection of stocks, bonds, or other securities, which might be difficult on your own. Lastly, there's real estate, where the returns mostly come from rental income or an increase in the property's value over time. The key is to understand the risk and return associated with each type of investment. This will allow you to make informed decisions and choose the best form of investment that suits your risk tolerance and financial goals. So, the next time you have some spare cash, remember not to let it sit idle, but to invest it instead, thereby ensuring a better and more secure financial future. It's also crucial to understand the concept of interest. In the world of finance, one of the most important concepts people often grapple with is the idea of interest. The term interest itself denotes a fee paid by a borrower to a lender for the lender's money. However, it's not as simple as it sounds. There are two significant types of interest, simple and compound, each with its unique characteristics and computations. Let's dive deep into the details. Simple interest, as the name suggests, is quite straightforward. It's calculated on the initial principal amount, the original sum of money borrowed or invested. It is a set rate that doesn't change over time. It's like a straight line, linear and consistent, making it easier to understand and calculate. On the other hand, compound interest is a bit more intricate. It's not only calculated on the initial principal amount, but it also takes into account the interest accumulated over the previous terms. It's like a snowball effect. As time goes by, the interest grows, and it's piled up on top of your initial amount, resulting in a larger sum. This is compound interest is often referred to as interest on interest. In basic terms, compound interest can be seen as an interest that capitalizes on previously earned interest. This mechanism allows the money to grow at a faster rate, making it work harder for you. Therefore, understanding this concept and using it wisely can potentially lead to notable financial growth and benefits. This is why compound interest is often referred to as interest on interest, making your money work harder for you. Finally, one cannot stress enough the importance of planning for retirement. It is the key to a comfortable and fulfilled life in your later years. This is not something that should be taken lightly or left to chance. Instead, it should be approached with seriousness and a focused determination. Think about it. Retirement is not the end, but a new phase of your life. It is a chance to pursue your passions without the constraints of a 9-to-5 job. It is an opportunity to travel, spend quality time with loved ones, or even start a new venture. But all these dreams can only become a reality if they are adequately funded. That's why contributing to a retirement fund should be a priority. The earlier you start, the better it is. Even a small amount invested today can grow into a substantial sum over time, thanks to the power of compound interest. It's not just about saving, but also about investing wisely. There are numerous investment options available like mutual funds, stocks, and bonds. It's important to choose wisely, considering your risk tolerance and long-term goals. Seek professional help if needed. Understand that it's never too late to start. Even if you are in your 40s or 50s, starting now is still better than not starting at all. Contributing to a retirement fund regularly can ensure a financially secure future. It's a small price to pay for the peace of mind and financial freedom that comes with a well-funded retirement. To summarize, the basics of finance involve understanding income and expenses, saving diligently, budgeting effectively, investing wisely, understanding the power of compound interest, and planning for retirement. Remember, managing personal finance is not about making money. It's about using the money you make to secure and enhance your future. The road to financial literacy and independence may seem long, but remember, every journey begins with a single step. Start today and watch your financial health improve over time.